What's going on, everybody? I'm out here getting my workout on, and I want you guys to think about this. Anybody can get wealthy in this country, but to get wealthy, the first thing you got to do is get your money back from the people who are stopping you from getting wealthy. So you got to ask yourself, who has the largest accounts in the world? The federal government, the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Treasury, and the banks. So guys, what you have to say to yourselves is, if you want to be wealthy, who's stopping you from getting wealthy? Well, the two largest accounts in the world are the banks and the government. And who do they get their money from? Taxpayers. Well, who's putting the money into the U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve? Us. When we pay taxes and when we overpay and get charged interest, we make them wealthy. See, to get wealthy, anybody in this country has the capability. But in order to do that, you got to get your money back from the people who are stopping you from getting wealthy. Guys, let me tell you, those two things, which are your biggest expense, are taxes and debt. That's the government and the banks. So the question becomes, what are you going to do right now to shift the money back away from the people and entities who shifted it away from you? Income shifting. We teach it all day. We teach it every day for a living in the extra digit movement. And that, my friend, is saying, let me become a better steward of my money so that I can have a gifting program to myself 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Now, I'm going to say something that may mess you up. I'm going to make a controversial statement, but understand this. Controversial statements sometimes are good because they wake you up. Let's see. Wealthy people don't get a tax refund. See, in our community, we're taught to get a tax refund. Oh, I can't wait till next year. Oh my goodness, my CPA, oh, she did me a favor. Newsflash, your CPA didn't do you a favor. All she did was legally, ethically, and morally take the overpayment of taxes where last year you overpaid in taxes and got a refund. Newsflash, re means again and fund means money. So a tax refund is simply your money again. You overpaid taxes, gave the government too much, they invested it overseas, made a killing off your money, gave you a portion of your money back, and called it a refund. It's the biggest check that people get a lot of times all year. They go out and pay their debt off that they got into the previous year because they're overpaying taxes. Then because they need it right away, they file rapid refund and get some of that refund taken, and then your refund is actually taxed as earned income. Tell me how long you've been getting a tax refund and has that served you well? Guys, it's miseducation. Woo, it's hot out here. Put this in your notes or put it in the comments, whichever one. If you're watching this, do me a favor and do this. Do you think education is expensive? Try ignorance. Ignorance costs way more than education. See, we got to educate our people that wealthy people don't get a refund. Wealthy people get their money up front. The only way to get your money up front legally, ethically, and morally is to open a home-based business. Because in layman terms, the government says if you have a home-based business, we'll put more money in your paycheck. Your paycheck is known as a W-2, which is a tax code. Your home-based business is a 1099. They will fund and use the federal dollars from your W-2 that they use to take from you and give you a 1099, and they will pay for it. That's how you get your money back. That's how you get the government to pay for your mistake. And you know what I believe? They miseducate us, so they owe us anyway, right? Guys, the government got you in debt, so the government should get you out. If they didn't take a third of your money off the top of your paycheck, you wouldn't have to borrow that third of your money on the bottom. You wouldn't have high interest rates. And most people wouldn't have bad credit if the federal government weren't taking so much of your money in a W-2. But for 12 years, plus 4 years, plus 2 years, plus another 2 years, we were taught to get a job. Now, I'm not saying nothing is wrong with a job. Just be thankful, but not satisfied. Your job's mission should be to fund your dreams. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get your money back. Look, text keyword money back to 678-355-8172 for more information on how you can get your money back. That's keywords money back. Text it to 678-355-8172. I'm Brandon Caldwell. Peace.